Hey everybody, welcome to a brand new Let's Play I'm starting up. It's been a while, been busy with school and stuff and just getting new technology working. And I think this one's a little bit better than what I've had in the past. And we're going to start a brand new game. We're going to play some Nicktoons Battle for Volcano Island. Kind of the game I grew up on, just all this stuff, whatever. It's a pretty interesting game that features a lot of very popular Nickelodeon's characters. So it's our new game. That's interesting music too as well. It's also a very interesting game as well in that it was kind of meant for 2-player, but 1 player can play this as well. But for 1 player, it's a lot more difficult. So we'll see how well that goes. So I had a little test file there, and it still works. So let's do it. Let's get started. And this also will not be 100% LP because I've never actually 100% this game before. I'm just kind of playing this for fun, kind of go through, kind of like from school right now. We're going to try and get some recording done. We start at Sumner's Rock. Listen to the wise old crab.
We can wait no longer. It is time. Only the 9 can save us from the evils of the Margu.
Fools! You cannot stop me! This world is mine!
Not yet. It isn't.
He has broken the circle. The heroes will be lost.
Not lost, just scattered. And not all of them. Look.
Hey, this doesn't look like Bikini Bottom.
Spongebob, where are we? Far from home, ghost boy. I have summoned you here for a purpose. Our ancient enemy, the Margu, has escaped from his prison and seeks vengeance. He has created a terrible ooze that corrupts everything it touches. But the legends of our people say that you, the chosen ones, can save us.
How do we save you?
You will know, absorbent yellow one. You will know. But first, you must find all of your friends. United, you will triumph. Hoo-ha! Please stop that. Now, follow me, and I will take you to a safe place where you can camp. There are many dangers on our island. You must defend yourself.
And this is how the game kind of starts. I kind of walk around. It's another normal game. Kind of explore, see what's there. It's kind of a collectathon game as well. This first area probably isn't going to have too much stuff, so let's go ahead and pass it.
Punch the targets.
So this is a tutorial. It's pretty simple if you ever play any other games that have any fighting aspects in it.
When you find yellow energy, pick it up. It will energize you.
So this is basically what it does. It's kind of like a power beam. You also switch just by hitting R. I'm probably going to play Spongebob most of the time. This is the first level. I like to play mainly as Spongebob characters for the most part. Honestly, yeah, in this game, the best offense, I guess defense is a good offense. So,
It will heal you.
generally speaking, just go ahead and
Another hero can.
just kind of just be aggressive in this game is my biggest advice for you.
Some items could be useful when building your camp. Be sure to collect them all.
And here's where the collectathon comes in. You can collect all of these.
All this stuff. How could I be ready, Granny?
If you collect, for example, you collect 595 more clams, you can unlock another outfit for Spongebob. I think it's like a pirate outfit, if I remember correctly. But it's just kind of extra stuff like that. There's also some items to be aware of, like, for example, this pearl. If you collect all of characters' items, you get a bonus level. But like I said, I'll be collecting all of them. I'll be collecting the ones I know where they are without looking too heavily. So, yep. I think I know where all of them are for this level, though, I think. It's the next level, I'm not sure. Yeah. So this game's not too terribly difficult if you know what you're doing. Also make sure you hit the trees from time to time, let's drop stuff. I think that's when I check down here now, I think. Nope, damn it, okay. Be careful not to fall off the map too much, if you'll also take damage from that as well. Yeah, the X is actually, your special move is actually even more powerful than the normal move. But obviously save them for enemies, because that's what you're going to be wanting to use them on. Yeah, so I say just hit every tree until you find. Yep, pretty much, Danny. Just got special attacks to give you jump and stuff. But make sure you keep a thorough eye on stuff as much as you can. I also like how goofy the sharks look. They look way over the top. It's kind of funny.
The path is blocked. Pick up that nut that fell out of the tree. Now throw it against that wall. Watch out for the boom.
So these are like basically those are basically like your bombs. So if you ever wonder what those are, luckily I have plenty of time. Let's throw them like that. There we go. Let's explore this lower level before we head up. What's kind of unfortunate though with some of this collectathon stuff is for a lot of the costumes you have to kind of revisit levels in order to get enough clams. They won't have enough clams. If you collect every single clam in a level, they usually won't have enough. Usually you have to run through the level twice or so to get enough collectibles. So it's kind of disappointing in that aspect, but I mean, not a lot to do about it. Only one clam in that suitcase, that's kind of rough. Also, some kind of interesting things to note. I guess coming up here in a little bit. I guess I'll talk about it here when it comes up a little bit. So, yeah, I kind of wonder how SpongeBob and Danny got here. It's kind of an interesting part of the story, as we'll find out here probably in a little bit. Well, maybe not here in a little bit, but once you see that picture of SpongeBob there in the bottom.
I think it came out of that storm above the volcano.
Yeah, that little icon of SpongeBob coming up, that means it's saving. So that's what that means. I'm not sure if it makes that clear or not at all, but that's what it means. Here's an icon. You get Jimmy's rocket, or sorry, Sandy's rocket. I don't know why I thought Jimmy. Say Jimmy's in this game, but if I remember correctly, he's not a playable character at all. So, have that. This came out, what, 2005, 2006 or so, so your main character is going to be like SpongeBob characters, Danny Phantom characters, Timmy, like from Very Odd Parents character. I think he's the only character I think in this, but and then you get some help from Jimmy, but Jimmy's not a playable character. So, oh, my clam. Here's kind of what's going on. All these things are just popping out of nowhere. Apparently, as you'll really find out soon, that one guy that tried to destroy the rocks at the beginning of the game, he's assembling basically something everything here. But for what purpose, you'll probably find out later. We should get out more clams in these trees. It's kind of frustrating. So like I said, the crab said there's two paths here. We'll explore both paths because why not? There's no reason not to. Just see some interesting things on both paths as well. These trees don't have the best hitboxes either. So something to keep in mind as well.
Hey, look! That's like a big oh, we sure showed him.
Yeah, we sure did, SpongeBob.
Yeah, some of the things they do say are kind of weird. Like, I don't think Plankton ever has a crab robot at all, ever, but whatever. Oh, well, I saved that one. There we go. We'll wait before going right, because going right is the way to progress. We don't want to do that quite yet. Go ahead and left. What's kind of nice about these, your special attacks, is it also targets your enemy as well, so you don't have to aim or anything. That makes it kind of nice. Oh, got me. But this is the first level, which you don't really have to worry about dying too much. However, there are some levels in the game that are actually said are very challenging because this game is definitely harder for if you play by yourself than with a friend. If you can actually play as two people all the time, like for example, if there's a second player, someone else can be playing as Danny as well. But one thing that's very useful about that makes the game a little easier is if one of you dies, as long as the other person stays alive for a little bit, they'll regenerate. So this quiet sign, art gallery, okay. So if you have two people, the other person, if the one person dies, but the other person is still alive for a certain amount of time, then the other person will be revived.
Big storm? Do you think the nice old crab will want us to take it back?
So, but if for one player, if I lose all my health, then I don't come back. I have to restart from the last checkpoint. So that's one thing that's kind of disappointing, but it also makes it a little bit harder as well. There we go.
Stay out of the deep water. It is dangerous to off-worlders.
And the thing is, it's dangerous. Period. I don't think you, Crab, could handle that deep water very well. You also gotta be careful with your timing, otherwise you'll get screwed by a shark there. And Danny almost got screwed by a shark there. Oops, I got wrecked by the bird there. Also, know how there's birds all the way out there, which are able to get them, but it's kind of tricky. But they're not causing too much problems. You don't really need to kill them anyway, so. Watch out, Danny. You almost went there, it looked like.
Those monsters are servants of the Magu. You must defeat them.
So, the Magu is like our biggest enemy in the game, basically. Our master villain, you want to say, our mastermind behind everything. As we'll can kind of figure out already, because these are his minions. So, there we go. But there's also other enemies we gotta worry about as well, but we haven't quite met them yet. But we'll get there in due time. For now, let's kind of explore around, get collectibles and stuff, and get ready for our long journey. Come on, Danny, coming.
You'll have to jump to get across here. You can jump higher by jumping again when you're in the air.
Yep, so let's talk about double jumps. Just hit A twice and you're fine. There we go. I wish these also got, I know. So this thing I'm attacking is the ooze spout, and that's where all these guys are coming from. So they'll keep spawning endlessly until you destroy it, so keep that in mind as well. They're all at health, even though we're not going to need it, we're almost done with the level actually. They're finding all the shells the best they can. Come on, there we go. Oh, I missed my shells up there, well, not too worried. There we go. We're actually coming up close to the end here, so I'm going to try and stay as close to these items as best as I can. Until you get to a certain point, you're done. There we go.
What's that up ahead? looks like...
Patrick! What are you doing here?
Jumping, Spongebob! Jumping!
Patrick, we're the chosen ones, and we're on a mission to save the world.
Patrick, are you coming with us?
Oh! Okay.
Alright, there we go. That's the end of the first level. So we're going to keep going towards what looks like camp in the next episode, but we'll have another huge area to look at next. So the next episode, we're going to explore the next area. So let's see what we got first. I think usually will show us what we got after each level. Yep, so we got 185 clams, so we still need like 400. We need 500 clams total, so we need 315 clams. That's quite a bit. But we got all of our items, so there we go. So next episode, we'll explore Shipwreck Cliff. I'll see you then.